Dear paper lovers, welcome to this travel journaling video. This summer I've decided to create a 6-episode series around travel journaling. And in this first episode I'm taking you with me inside Paris to look around for stationery shops and wander around the city. If you only want to watch the journaling part of this video, please check the comments below for the timestamps. Now that we are finally in Paris, it's time for our first stop, Perjac. At first glance, they seem to have a lot of interesting stationery items, so I'm quite excited to go inside. This stationery shop has been opened since 1964. They have always mixed tradition with a bit of modernity, a bit like modern and analog. So I am very excited to be here. They are located in Rue Faubourg Poissonnière in the 10th arrondissement. So it's not very far from the city center. The first item to catch my eye inside this shop are these stickers. The illustrations are really cool, and the fact that they are cut like postal stamps is really amazing. The more I look around and the more this looks like stationery heaven. There are very specific brands like Lostrom, and I can even see while I'm checking these notebooks a Posca fridge. Yes, you heard me right, there is a Posca pen fridge. I like that they work with small creators, like here this one. And I also like that they have a washi tape display. They are really ticking all my boxes. As a stationery business owner, when I visit another stationery shop, I am not only on the lookout for stationery for me, but I'm also on the lookout for trends and things that I could add to my shop. And these notebooks really look like a really good idea. This shop is really very cool. You'll find inside leather cases, elastic bands to add different inserts, and you also have washies. And I think they are all from MT. Yep, I think it is. This is a really good stationery address to keep for future purchases. Then I stumble upon this alley called Passage Panoramas. I really felt like I was in a Harry Potter movie. There were so many intersections in this alley and so many stores that I was getting lost over and over again. I finally entered this part of the alley where I found several postcards and post stamp shops, and that was it. I was hooked, and I think I stayed there for 2 hours or maybe a bit more. And then in this very specific shop, I looked at nearly every stamp and I think I got 50 or 60 stamps for my stationery shop. When trying to get out of this alley, I found the coolest coffee shop. The Sound Coffee Shop is decorated beautifully. I was already late, so I didn't have time to stop and grab a little bit of coffee or tea, so I just filmed it so I could come back another day. Across the street from this alley, there is another alley, and this one is called Passage Jouffroy. Inside this alley, you'll find a lot of art, posters, postcards, everything related to art and art merchandising. Even though I found a lot of nice posters, I wasn't finding the one that I was looking for with the exact color tones and palettes, so I didn't buy anything here. After all this walking, I decided to stop and have lunch at the Approach Café. It is my first time eating here, so I'm gonna take a good look at the cafe and see if it's worth my dime. The moment I got in, I noticed that the cafe is very beautiful. The deco is very minimal and the vibe made me want to journal or do something analog after eating. Inside they have two types of sittings, this one with a bench and chairs in front, and the second one is this counter by the window with stools. On the sidewalk they also have these seating arrangements, and a little further away they have also tables on a small terrace. I can see at a first glance that the food was homemade. The cakes looked like they were homemade and they looked delicious. And also the kitchen setting will let me get a glance and see the cook working, so I knew that the food was going to be fresh. Here is a look at the menu and at the prices. I got this amazing pasta dish that was really good. I also got a fresh pressed orange juice. And to finish, I had this huge salad. I thought it would be smaller, but it was quite huge that I didn't finish. For dessert, I decided to move to the window counter and have a slice of matcha cake with some green juice. The juice was delicious and so was the matcha cake. It wasn't overly sour or overly sweet. The balance was there and it was quite tasty. While eating my dessert, I decided to decorate my new album storage and just have a nice analog moment. If I had to rate this coffee shop, I would put 8 out of 10 for the food, 9 out of 10 for the drinks, and for the whole ambiance and mood of the cafe, I will give them a 10 out of 10. This is really a nice address to come in the afternoon for a journaling session. Mind you, you should avoid lunchtime because it became a bit noisy, but after people left, around 1:30 p.m., it was all good and it was quite pleasant. So Approach Café, I'm gonna give you 4 stars out of 5. I finally got back home and now it's time for a little unboxing before I start journaling. Now let's unbox what I bought in this first trip to Paris. So first, here's what I got from the stationery store. So the first item I got are these Parisian stamps. And they are really nice. Let me focus. I don't know if you can see well all of them. My favorite is this one with Notre Dame. And these will fit your journaling spreads very nicely. I really do love the packaging. Everything's done to perfection. So these are really nice. Then I got some straps for my traveler journal insert that I made myself. And these are in the tones that I like pinkish, browns, and light nudes. I'm not going to use the gray, but these 4 ones I'm going to use for sure. And it's from the brand Paper Republic. And these ones. And I think I'm gonna start by using this one. And I'm gonna take my insert. And here it is. In here is my traveling journal insert that I created for this summer. And I wanted to know if I could add a second one so that I could keep summer and fall together. So let's see. Yep, it works pretty nicely. So I'm gonna be able to add a second insert. That is great to know. And it's made in Austria, in Vienna. Then I got this small folder with elastic bands. I really do love this style. And this is to put things inside while I'm traveling. This is going to be quite handy during this summer. And when I told the owner that I had a journal, he asked to see it, and then he gave me these labels with the name of his stationery shop. So I have a bunch of stamps and I want to go through all of them with you because they look all very, very beautiful. The first one is this one because after I bought a lot of stamps, he decided to give me a few free, and this is my first freebie. And it's a modern stamp of Paris, and I am going to use it for sure. I really do like it. I like this type of illustrations. Then I bought these country stamps. There's Belgium. These are women stamps. And Tunisia that I got. Then I have these girl stamps. Now it's time for my travel journaling session, and I'm gonna start it by putting my summer journaling playlist on. Dear paper lovers, thank you for watching this episode until the end. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!